component of a computer system. Saying that computers have revolutionized our life would be an understatement. These machines have completely changed the way we perform all daily tasks. In order to further maximize their potential, we must understand the core component of a computer system in detail: input unit, output unit, and a CPU. Computers, in a simple words, are machines that perform a set of functions according to their users' directions. Going by this definition, several electronic devices, from laptops to calculators, are computers. A computer comprises of some basic elements. These include hardware, software, programs, data, and connectivity. No computer can function in absence of these elements. Apart from these elements, a computer system comprises of three basic components. These components are responsible for making computers actually function. Let's take a look at them in detail. Input unit. These components help user enter the data and command into a computer system. Data can be in the form of a number, word, action, command, and etc. The main function of input devices is to direct commands and the data into computers. Computers then use their CPU to process this data and produce output. For example, a laptop's keyboard is an input unit that enters number and characters. Similarly, even a mouse can be an input unit for entering direction and commands. Other examples include barcode reader, magnetic ink character reader, optical character readers, and etc. Another example of input devices is touchscreen. Users can simplify touch these screens without using any other device to enter commands. From smartphone to ATM machines, these input devices are becoming very popular these days. CPU, Central Processing Unit. After receiving data and commands from users, a computer system now has to process according to the instructions provided. Here has to rely on a component called the Central Processing Unit. The CPU further uses these three elements. Memory unit. Once a user enters the data using input devices, the computer system stores this data in its memory unit. This data will now remain here until other components of CPU process it. The memory unit uses a set of pre-programmed constructions to further transmit this data to other parts of CPU. Arithmetic and logic unit. This part of CPU performs arithmetic operation. It does basic mathematical calculation like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and etc. Further, it can even perform logical function like the comparison of data. Control unit. This unit is the backbone of a computers. It is responsible for coordinating tasks between all components of a computer system. The control unit collects data from input units and send it to processing unit depending on its nature. Finally, it's also further transmit process data to output unit for users. Output unit. The third and final component of a computer system is the output unit. After processing of data, it is converted into a format which human can understand. After conversion, the output unit display this data to users. Examples of output devices include monitors, screens, printer, and speakers. Thus, output unit basically reproduce the data format by the computer for users' benefit.
Just like that.